today to present you with an award, the Incredible Award for 2020. This is yours too.
Thank you.
And I want to tell you about Michelle, to you, that you have an inability, and I think it's a great inability, to say no. You don't say no to anyone when they're like, Michelle, I need, Michelle, help me, Michelle, give me some insight, give me some direction, and you say, sure, absolutely. Or I'll figure it out, but you never say no. And our advocates love that about you. I even tell them, like, there are other people that work there. Leave the poor girl alone. We try, but you never tell us no, and your willingness to show up every time just speaks volumes about your character. Rosie, so you were nominated because of a client that you worked with that had met with you and had been in our counseling program. And the counselor said that you met with that victim, you knew she needed a PO, you knew that she needed assistance with trying to things comp, you knew she had all of these basic needs, and you reached out to the counselor and said, you've got to help her. You've got to hook her up with an advocate, you've got to make that connection for her, and you advocated for that victim just as much as you would. And that is a rare characteristic for law enforcement to just go after it, and the victim services piece. The friends of the family, the advocates, and that clinician were just, I hate to say overwhelmed, but they were by your passion and your dedication for that victim. And so the two of you, thank you so much.
Presenting you with the Avenger of Survivors 2020 Award. We're presenting you with this award because I had an interaction with you with one of my clients. You were very empathetic, you were very caring, you made an effort to bring her over to sit down and talk with her, and to me that was really huge. She felt really safe and she felt very heard and validated. So we appreciate you for your hard work and your dedication, and to continuing to support this movement.
We're blessed to have Detective Esparza working for us. He has over 20 years experience, and he still has that passion every day to help the community and help victims of crime. He spent the last 20 years serving the citizens, and now he's serving the citizens of this community for District 10. And every day he puts in 100% and has done great things for this department, and I'm glad to have him on board.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. This was I'm glad we won this case, and it was affirmed. It's been mandated. It's over for the family, and you know, I think our office takes family violence very seriously, and as do I. And I think that's, you know, the award should really go to my whole office for everything my office does for family violence.
Andrea, is there anything that you'd like to say?
I would just reiterate what Laura said, that our office is very proud of the work that we do, and we continue to work for all of the victims in every case. And Laura, in this case and every other case she's handled, has done it with professionalism, and her heart is always in every case that she's done. And we're all very proud of the work she's done over the years, and can't wait to see where she continues to go in her career.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
The staff nominated you for your consistent returning of phone calls, consistent stepping up for the things that we need, every email, every reach out from an advocate or a clinician, you are responsive and ready to take the call and do whatever's asked for you. Me specifically, I know you stepped up to the plate for me to do that Facebook Live just a month ago or so. And you were so eloquent and well spoken about the impact of family violence and the impact that makes on the lives of law enforcement too. And you take family violence and sexual assault so very seriously, and you have such a passion for the work that you do. And so on behalf of us, we are so honored to give you the Guardian of Justice Award.
It's all my honor. It's my honor. Thank you so much. I'm humbled by this.
You absolutely deserve it. Jesse, I'm honored to be here today to present you with the Protector of Peace Award. You were nominated by staff at Friends of the Family for a variety of reasons. First and foremost, in my opinion, the work that you've done over the last year to bring relationships together and to make those relationships stronger means so much to me. You were nominated for the work that you've done with the shelter, for the Halloween efforts that you did for the kids, and the amazing Thanksgiving lunch that you just spontaneously made happen in a matter of days to feed those women and children at shelter along with the staff. We are so blessed to have you as a friend of Friends of the Family, and this is the Protector of Peace Award for you.
Thank you very much.
So Amanda, I am so honored to be here this morning to present you with an award from Denton County Friends of the Family. The staff nominated those that have made an impact in their workload or with their clients, and it was so great to read things about you that I personally already knew, but just to see how across the board you had impacted those that we serve and those that I work with. And so I'm presenting you today the Incredible Award for 2020 for your incredible work.
I just want to say what an amazing job Amanda does for this office. She is the Victim Intervention Specialist and the only one for the Felony Family Violence Division. She easily does the work of 3 people, contacting all of the victims of felony family violence. We receive anywhere from 600, 700, 800 cases a year is what we're on pace for this year. And Amanda contacts every single one of those victims and stays in touch with them as the court process proceeds. As plea bargains are offered, she informs them, if they would like to be informed, she informs them of what is going on, and she always returns phone calls and emails. She does a great deal of work for me and makes my job so much easier than what it would be if I did not have Amanda. So this is a well-deserved award on her part.
Thank you. Veronica, anything that you would like to add?
Just, she is compassionate, she's sympathetic, empathetic, and she just really just embodies a true servant's heart. So, well deserved. Thank you so much.
Voted for you to receive this award because of your presence at DVHRT, that you are always prepared and ready to go to speak about the offenders on your caseload, and you are active in wanting to pursue accountability. It's not just a checklist for you, it is this person is doing what and what progress are they making. And then our Batterer Intervention and Prevention team nominated you as well for that same spirit of wanting offenders to be held accountable and really be engaged, and the level of communication that you have with that BIP team. So it is my honor to present that to you.
I really appreciate it.
He is consistently showing up to the meetings prepared and ready to ask questions about those on his caseload. And he is consistently connecting back to our Batter Intervention and Prevention team to check in on those that may or may not be making progress in an effort to truly hold batterers accountable. We are so honored to have him as part of our team. And Joe, enjoy your vacation. So many of them mentioned in their nominations how compassionate you are to victims of sexual assault, how they are so warmed by the fact that you would go with them to the hospital, do protective standbys, one that you transported her to shelter and stayed to make sure that she was safe there and comfortable there. And we are just so blessed to have you as part of our investigative team helping those that are impacted by sexual assault. And so I present to you the Guardian of Justice Award.
Thank you
for
very much.
2020, and a little gift from friends of the family.
Thank you very much. I'm very honored to receive it.
I am honored to present to you Sergeant Brian Baker, the Avenger of Survivors Award. And so you were nominated by staff at Friends of the Family for your incredible desire to improve, to always push forward, to do it differently, to think outside the box, to learn new and improved ways of working with family violence and sexual assault. That you are never hesitant to try something new, particularly in good work. And so I'm honored to present that to you. Lieutenant, anything you'd like to say?
I don't know that I could say a lot better, but I don't know that I've known anybody in the 15 plus years that I've been here that serves with greater heart, or more compassion. He's very hard on himself. We talk daily about how we did at the end of the day and the ways we could improve for tomorrow. I highly respect this young man, and I think a lot of him. There's nobody that I've ever worked with and for in the investigations that we do. I'm so proud of him. He does a tremendous job. He's his own hardest critic, and that's one of the characteristics about him that I like. She said something that made me think, wow, I've never really could put that into words when I think about Brian, but he definitely is willing to try new things, even if it's step outside of the box and be uncomfortable. But the end result typically comes out extraordinarily well, and he does it for the victims that we serve and their families, and I just am very impressed by him, very proud of him.
So we all know that you have stepped into family violence and you have just created this ripple effect of how detectives should work cases. That our advocates nominated you because you are responsive, that you are compassionate and victim-centered, and that you're willing to just keep pushing forward and thinking of how you can get to what you need to hold offenders accountable. And that is a huge, huge thing for the victims that we serve. And to know that they are supported by law enforcement helps them make that decision to stay safe and to keep reporting if they need to. So I'm so honored to give this to you.
Wow.
Thank you for all the work